This week on Focus Outdoors TV, we are headed to one of our favorite lakes, Mille Lacs Lake, for a springtime ritual, Tulibee fishing. We look forward to this fast-paced fishing every year. Tulibee are delicious to eat, fun to catch, and this trip signals the coming of spring. We had a large group of people from all over the state of Minnesota. The group of excited fishermen was led as usual by Dickie of Dickie's on Mille Lacs and Chris Kudik of Kudik's Guide Service. Chris in his spare time, which is not much, is also co-host of a radio show called Outdoor Adventures. But today, we searched the deepest holes for the Tulibee. The crew spread out across the ice, began drilling holes, getting rods ready, baits into the water, and hoping for the best. This time of year, the lake looks different. The wheelhouses and permanent houses are gone, as is most of the snow. The ice has a bluish-gray color to it, and it is usually pulling away from the shore, slow but sure. This barren landscape just adds to the uniqueness of this fishing trip.
Feet. Probably 40 feet because my transducer's down low enough. And there's fish there. We had our annual March 27th Tulibee shoot on Lake Mille Lacs with Dickie and the boys. We got Mike Curry, we got Stretch over there, we got Mark with us, Parker's doing the filming, and we're going to see if we can't get just a bunch of Tulibees today, what we're using. We got our Vexlars, we got our hummingbirds, we got guys out drilling holes, JT rods, we got flashers on them, Euro larvae, and we're just getting started. The sun ain't come out yet, but we're on some fish here, so we're going to see if we can't get 100 or so today. So we'll get back with you.
Wouldn't you know it, people still drilling holes, and the veteran Dickie. First in the water, first fish up, great start to a great day.
You gotta load them up though. You gotta get a bunch of them on there. You gotta load them up heavy. Little custom jigs, little tungsten jig I'm using. Load them up with larvae. And them Tulibees, you can't keep them away. And boy, I got a ton of them right down here now showing on the unit. See if I can get one.
What I've done here, Chris is using just a plain jig below a swivel. I put a little flasher above, and about 14 inches below it I've got a little glow and purple jig. And I'll load them up with the same red wigglers we're using.
I'll be darned. They just had a bunch of them come through.
I got a bunch here too.
That's right. There. What you call a Tulibee, huh? I believe that's been about 20 years since I've gotten one of these. Look at that. I'll be darned. Look at that. Oh, come here. Yep, even I can catch one.
blind squirrels are finding that. Nice fish.
There we go. I'll be darned. Oh! And down.
Now, how old is that fish, Curry, and what year class is it?
I have no idea how old it is, but you know what? It's been probably 20 years since I've caught one.
They are fun to catch.
That was a great fight.
Silver surfer. Northland mimic minnow. Whatever it is. On them red Euros.
How deep of water are you in right in here?
35 feet. Got that thing right on the bottom. Marking a lot of them suspended too.
Stuck in the side of the ice. Okay, it is. Nice one. Right there. I just got a little Haley jig on with a couple Merle larvas, red ones. Sometimes I really get on it. Oh, it's been good, but not very often. There you go, see? That's what we're looking for. It's just the way they're designed. Put a little chain on them. And so far they're liking it today. So.
Are you going to bring them in or?
Oh! You're supposed to run with it when you catch them.
Fish will.
Take off running. So we used to tell the kids, if Bobber goes down, just run.
The first Tulibee of the day for me. We've got a couple between our group already. We were lucky enough last year to meet a couple guys that actually smoked them for us. A real delicacy. A beautiful day already. It's early. It's going to get nothing but better. You don't feel like much sometimes when you first start. You just notice the change in it, but it's deep enough it's hard to tell.
They get bigger as they get up.
Well, this one certainly got the time
bigger
to.
by the end of the day.
There we go.
High Point Pet Foods presents Country Creations Dog Foods, offering quality nutrition for the life of your canine companion. To fuel the fire of puppyhood into keeping the energy level high of an active young dog, optimizing the performance of the hard-charging adult, or having a quality diet for your senior canine companion. Country Creations has you covered with their quality formulas. Get in touch with High Point Pet Foods today.
Make your next day on the water even better with Airwave Pedestal, the only air suspension system that can be custom adjusted to the weight of the rider. No unreliable springs, no oil-filled shocks to leak. Our patented design utilizes a two-stage suspension system to smooth out the roughest ride, while limiting travel to an industry-leading 2 inches. This boating season, enjoy your time on the water to the fullest. Find out how at airwavepedestal.com.
Midwest Gun Dog Kennels is your full-time gun dog training facility. For over 30 years, we have customized our training to fit each individual gun dog. We know it takes a well-trained gun dog to handle wild birds. Make every hunting trip a dream trip. Let Midwest Gun Dog Kennels put excitement back into your hunt of a lifetime. Midwest Gun Dog Kennels, where experience equals excellence.
Well, as you might be able to tell, I spend a lot of time behind a shotgun. Whether it's at the clay target fields, sporting clays fields, doing exhibitions, or bird hunting, I always trust my shooting skills to the Rio elites. Not only for the lighter recoil, but as you can tell, the harder hitting, consistent patterns. These clay targets don't stand a chance when you shoot Rio elite.
Oh, look at the fighter. He doesn't know how big he is yet. Now he does. There we go. I'm going to use these gloves. Then I'll just burn them. There we go. That one will taste good at some point in time. How about, did you ever just fry them up? Or are they just too oily?
They're actually pretty good fried.
Yeah? Well, he's talking to me. He's talking to me. Do they always talk to you?
Oh yeah.
Mike Cold Front Curry here in the end of March in 2019, fishing Tulibee right here in the middle of Mille Lacs Lake. Of course, I don't have a GPS, so I don't know where we're at on the lake at the moment. I can't see Garrison, I can't see 3 Mile, I can't see anywhere around here, except I see a bunch of guys out here catching Tulibee. Well, it's been at least 20 years since I've caught a Tulibee, and it was nice to catch one in the first 5 minutes I was here, but it'd really be nice to catch another one. But anyway, there's a lot of history on Mille Lacs Lake, originally from Malacca, just south of here. And I was one of those kids on the side of the road way back in the early 70s, late 60s, where selling night crawlers for $1 a dozen, and literally picking night crawlers all night long. I think that's why my knees are so bad the way they are now. Trying to make a living, and it was pretty good, buying bicycles and fishing rods, running down to the Rum River and fishing every once in a while. Coming up here, luckily I grew up from a family that had outdoors in their blood running through their veins. Right now, Dad was from Ely and Mom was from Sauk Rapids. Grew up in Malacca, fishing the Rum River, but this lake right here is special, with memories, fishing tournaments like the Wave Whacker way back when there's only 15 boats in it. Never could win those tournaments, but I tell you what, I won a lot of friends back then, and I still do now. That's why I'm out here now, out here fishing with friends, and that's what fishing's all about. Fishing some Tulibees, maybe go for a little smoked Tulibee later on, but the memories out here with catching eopout and pike and smallmouth, freezing your backside off some days, burning up on other days, the Dead Sea one day, and a miracle the next day out here. It's a great fishing lake, and you ought to try it.
This area of Mille Lacs Lake is deep and the bottom is muddy, which is why the Tulibees are here, searching for bloodworms to eat, so at times you will have to move around to find active feeding fish. We never did leave the bar that we originally started on, though.
Done.
How many holes do you get out of that? Oh, you got the big battery.
Probably about 40. On thick ice.
Yeah.
But it's
Do you always have the extension on, or is it just?
I put extension on it right away. Because when I'm drilling houses, fish houses, rental houses, then I could get down right away.
That makes sense.
But yeah, gas augers are obsolete. I
was told by one of the retailers recently that in 5 years you won't see a gas auger.
No, I mean I still got plenty of brand new gas augers, and since I've been using the K-drill, it's unbelievable. I mean, you could drill a lot of holes, and they're fast. I mean, granted, some gas augers might beat you, but not by much.
How about is it the chipper blade on there?
Yeah, and it's lifetime. You buy the deal, you got a lifetime warranty on the blade. So if your blades go dull, they send you a new set of blades. So, every time you go buy a set of blades, it's $50. Well, when you buy a K-drill, you don't pay $50. They resharpen them or got set of blades for you, which is a good deal. The Milwaukee drill with it, you buy the kit and you get a couple batteries, a charger, You got probably about $500 in the whole unit, $500-600. But you never got to buy. You know, you take the drill off in the summertime. You can use a drill around the house, do this, do that. In wintertime, you put it on your auger and off to go. I mean, it's go to K-Drill, go to Vexlar.com, and they'll hook you up with a drill.
No perch, no. No, you can't say that.
What are you doing?
Just on the run away.
Why do you do that?
Big fish, man.
It's 8-inch hole. He's not used to that.
That's a 10.
Camera's on. There's no pressure. No pressure.
Gotta make it look good.
Oh, now there's a moose. That's a moose.
The fill float on that one, just a real small tungsten jig, green and yellow. 2 little smaller Euros on there. Sometimes that's what they want.
We had a small guest show up, a chickadee. This was very strange to me that this bird would be way out in the middle of the lake, flitting around and acting very brave besides. The things Mother Nature shows you.
Well, they always.
Sun's been out for a little bit, starting to warm it up a little. First one I've had in a while. A couple of guys that are just pulling in popped a few right away, so I'm really looking forward to like maybe the next hour or so. The sun's just coming out. We think it's warming up the bottom. I had been quite a while without a fish. I had a couple bumps on this flasher up ahead. I changed back to a dark color jig, again with the red waxies on it, or spikes on it, and the back of this jig glows a little bit.
Didn't hit till it was way up there.
Did it follow you up, or?
I don't know, I just jigged up and held it there, and all at once it was there.
Huh.
Nice. Ooh, that's a nice one.
Nice release.
Yeah.
Dennis Foster here. I'd like to introduce you to the Dorado catch and release boat latch system. It's back the trailer into the water, pop the cord, and away we go. Once our day in the water is done, we simply roll the boat up onto the bunks until it achieves contact with the bow eye. It clicks securely into place, away we go. We're exclusive partners with B2Outdoors.com. That's where you're going to want to go and order your very own system. You can enter the promo code iTimePromotions and receive free shipping on your items.
Midwest Gun Dog Kennels is your full-time gun dog training facility. For over 30 years, we have customized our training to fit each individual gun dog. We know it takes a well-trained gun dog to handle wild birds. Make every hunting trip a dream trip. Let Midwest Gun Dog Kennels put excitement back into your hunt of a lifetime. Midwest Gun Dog Kennels, where experience equals excellence.
Dakota Pheasant Guide offers the best wild pheasant hunts from the Glacial Lakes area of South Dakota west to the Missouri River. Packages available include everything from self-guided to fully guided hunts. Book your bird hunting adventure now. Fishermen, iTime Promotions is your ticket to an enjoyable and successful day on the water. Call Dennis Foster for your outdoor adventure of a lifetime.
Hi, we're up here on Mille Lacs with Dickie from Dickie's on Mille Lacs, longtime fishing buddy. It's March 27th. It's 60 degrees out. We're out catching tulipees. We got the crew out here. We probably got 40, 50 tulipees already. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so we got a few more hours yet to fish. And you know, we're using waxworm, tungsten jigs, flasher, winter flashers. We're actually using panfish line. But Dickie also, he's been around the lake for many, many years. Dickie also runs a summer business out of Max Twin Bay. It's called Dickie's on Mille Lacs. We run launch business. So besides the winter business that he runs, if you guys want to come up and do summer fishing on the launch, we do bass trips, walleye trips, perch trips. You'll give Dickie a call. Dickie will explain to you what you need to bring, where to go, how to get a hold of him.
All you got to do is bring a little bit of money. I got the bait, the poles, and if you need a phone number, it's 320-676-8795. And there's a bathroom on board, and we do clean the fish after we're done.
What was that, Dickie?
And then I can tell everybody where it is.
Just tell them to go where the X is.
I just tell them to go to the block of wood.
Just tell them to go to the X.
And it's not a little block of wood, it's a big block of wood. It's a 6x6?
Yeah, it's a 6x6, about 2 feet long. At first I had it standing up. It fell over now.
Is that what you've been using all day?
Yeah, we've just been out for, what, maybe an hour?
Yeah.
I didn't put no flasher on, just using a pink, simple tungsten jig from Kender Outdoors. And it's been doing good. I already got 4 in the pail and we've been here about an hour. So.
What kind of rig you got there?
What I got is just a flasher, just a regular spoon. Took the treble hook off it, about a foot above a black tungsten jig.
Oh, kind of like his cat did the start.
He couldn't get, we had a fish house there, and he had a cat. We had it out on the ice.
Another one, hit my flasher, hit my flasher, hit my flasher, and finally I lifted up and he found my jig with the rear larvae on it, and I finally caught him after about 5 minutes of playing with him.
I got that thing hanging way too low.
Now last year we were doing the same thing about the same time of the year, and you know, we got our electronics, we got our hummingbirds, we got our Vexlar. I'm using a Vexlar FL28, and I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for this electronics, because these fish are last year they were on the bottom. This year now they're almost a foot up off the bottom, and you got to bring your jig up to them. But the flasher is what's attracted them to the jig. So once you get the bait there, they hit your flasher, you pull the bait up to them, and now you're catching them. But if you didn't have electronics, you know, you're really fishing in the dark. So you need to get some good electronics out here, and the Vexlar and the hummingbirds and the Markhams. I mean, it's really something to do with your electronics, because these fish, if I wouldn't be using this, I wouldn't be finding these fish, because they're not on the bottom. They're 2-3 feet up off the bottom. So you gotta know your electronics, use your electronics, and that's what's catching them. And Mike Curry just caught one next to us, so we better get it up.
12 feet off the bottom. Ooh. I'll be son of a gun. Wow, that's what a fish looks like. Are you done? How many of these fish have had marks on them? Oh, you notice that?
Hey, Sean, over here.
Richard!
This is silly.
We had a school come in, and we had 4 of us catch one in a group here. We're probably 20 yards apiece, 20 yards around. Everybody got a fish. Big school comes in, and again, they're not on the bottom. They're foot to 2 feet to 3 feet off the bottom. I got more down here again now, so I'm going to let the camera guy walk around, because the fish, everybody's going to get one here again. Mark my words. There's a big school down here, and the fish are on the prowl eating.
This is way bigger than the other ones. I
only got 4 pond casts. Oh, it's a frickin' big ol' lie. Ah!
Walleye.
Nice walleye. Shut that can. What?
I don't think
the
so.
Perch.
I think that's an invasive species.
Take the play knife to it yet? Back the sides of it?
That's a eater. I thought I had the biggest damn tulipee ever.
That's a pretty tulipee there.
How far off was he? Way off.
As I was saying earlier, we got a big school of fishing here. There's 2 or 3 guys got them on now. I just threw mine back down, and I got another one. And we're hoping that we can get some more here, because we're getting ready for the smoker. And we're going to be smoking some tulipees here in the next few days. And like I said, here's another one.
He's multitasking.
Yep, another one, Filbert. Another tulipee. See, you can also talk on your phone to your neighbor and still catch fish when you're up on Mille Lacs.
You need to use that technique of lift and kick. Shoot him. Everybody's an expert now, right?
You're lucky you didn't.
Here we are, March 27th on Mille Lacs. Here's the crew that was out catching tulipees with us this morning. As you see, we got our 45, 50 tulipees. Dickie kind of gave us a shellacking this morning, but then he kind of settled down, and then the young boys from Isles showed up here, and they put a clinic on for everybody. Like I said, we had a big school of fish in here. Everybody was catching fish. A good group of guys. We're going to probably try to do it one more time if we can, and see if we can get some more. If we keep the ice going. But like I said, if you're looking for a good time, give Dickie a call. Dickie's on Mille Lacs. He'll shoot his phone number out, or go to his web page. Like I said, we do summer fishing, winter fishing, all year round fishing. Give Dickie a call.
Yeah, my phone number is 320-676-8795.
Diesel train rolls down the line as I'm headed for the land of corn and rye. There is a place I'm always satisfied, full of remedies to ease my worried mind, like pulling catfish on the banks of Cherry Cove, watching wood ducks